Education is very, very important. It opens doors to so many things. I have realized that change is going to be possible if it's brought by people who have grown in it. So that's why we say change comes from within. We are trying to prepare kids who are going to see things in a different way.
The mission is to provide holistic education, healthcare, spiritual care and counseling, nutrition for the children that are going to be served through this institution. Cornerstone is the next step in our broader vision of reaching the community here in Mai. Currently we have around 60 students being educated at our Naomi's Village location. This campus that we're at presently will accommodate 450 students. The children, with the backgrounds that they have a special perspective that needs to be heard, that needs to be shared with everyone who will hear.
I'm very sure they are going to change the world. I think the school will bring the change to the way of life. There are many more who don't have a place to stay. They don't have anyone to take care of them. We need a few people who stands for the rights of the others. And the best way it is to give knowledge.
Some of the things which are preventing the kids from going to school is lack of finances, because even if the government have said the schools are free, they don't provide enough money to sustain a school. I do what I do because having grown in Kenya and having gone to the Kenyan education system, I know so many things which hindered me from maybe being what I wanted to be at some point. And so I hope that these kids are not going to be hindered by those things and that they can attain their full potential. Knowing that I'm preparing kids who can be competitive anywhere makes me feel like I want to be in Cornerstone.
For this valley, water is everything, and it's a resource that is in such scarce supply that without water, even this beautiful structure we have underway right now is not going to reach its full potential. These children are not going to reach their full potential without one of the fundamentals that we would take for granted elsewhere. For that reason, the water is the most important element of developing this project. We've slated 3 months to complete not only the flyover water source development, but as well as the pipeline delivery down to this site. The total project cost is in the range of $200,000. That's minus the plans that we have in place for treatment, which would be dependent on the water quality once we actually develop our water source.
The impact that school already has brought in that area is just so big. They say that God has come. Those people in that area, they now have hope. And they have hope not only that their peoples will go to land there, but they have hope that the whole area will open up. So when I see those walls, I think of the leaders who will come from here. Those walls, they hold the future. We have a lot of work that we have to achieve. I know if I don't help, who is going to help?
We feel like this project is something way bigger than any person. And so to be out here and see that what we're doing is not just a daily chore or task, but it's actually carrying out the very nature of God. That it would speak of God's intent and purpose for these kids. And just as He's designed and built this facility here, we believe that He's designing and building an educational experience for these kids.